The Nats and Phillies get ready for their first meeting of the year. Zach Wheeler, 4-4, will pitch for the Phillies. Josiah Gray, record of 4-5 for the Nationals, each making their 12th starts of the year.
Last year, unfortunately, this was a lopsided matchup with the Phillies winning 16 of the 19 matchups. They generally did it with home runs. They out-homered the Nationals 41-12. Right now, things are not all well as far as the Phillies offensively.
And coming in here after being swept 3 games by the Mets at Citi Field, they're only a game ahead of the Nationals right now in 4th place for the Phillies. For the Nationals, Josiah Gray makes his 12th start, 4-5 record and a 2.77 earned run average. Last time out for him in Kansas City, only able to go 4 innings. He threw 91 pitches, 2 runs, 4 hits. He struck out 4.
Kyle Schwarber in the leadoff spot in the month of June. We know he dominates in the month of June, but right now Schwarber is in an awful skid. Just 2 hits in his last 30 at bats.
And he pulls that one toward right field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. So the first step is a good one for the Phils. It ends at 0 for 10 for Kyle. He had a leadoff single here in the first inning.
Stott works the walk, and there's 2 aboard for Bryce Harper.
Swing and a miss. Harper down on strikes. Got him with a fastball at 96 miles an hour. 2 away here in the top of the first inning. Now Josiah Gray will have to try and get through Trey Turner. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a slider. What a job there by Josiah Gray. After the Phillies had runners first and second, no one out with a hit, a walk. They leave 2 middle of the first. Phillies nothing. That's coming up. Zach Wheeler, his 12th start of the year. Last time out against the Braves. His best start of the year. 8 shutout innings. He gave up 3 hits and no runs. Struck out a season high 12 and walked 1. He hasn't come close in any other start to a performance like that.
Yet his ERA was, north of 4 until that last start. He's down at 3.60.
Nationals hoping that they could continue to swing the bat after a couple of days of warning track power in Dodger Stadium. With the day game on Wednesday, they explode for the 5 home run. Here's Luis Garcia.
Swing and a miss, and 1 out here in the first.
So Garcia down swinging, 1 away here in the bottom of the first inning, and now Jeimer Candelario.
And Candelario hits it well the other way. That ball slicing, and it's off the glove of Kyle Schwarber.
Great read by Lane.
Thomas will score as the ball got away from Kyle and left, and the leadoff walk followed by another Candelario base hit puts the Nats on top.
And his 26th run batted of the year is Jeimer Candelario. It's the Nationals 1 and the Phillies nothing. The Nationals have runners on first and third with 1 out. Another base hit for Joey Meneses to push his batting average over the 300 mark. Now Corey Dickerson will stand in, the designated hitter.
And that's out to center, not too deep. Marsh puts it away. Here comes Candelario. Throw is tailing off and cut off, and the Nats lead by 2.
It's a sacrifice fly and a run batted in for Corey Dickerson, driving the first pitch to center field. His 9th run batted into the year. It scores Candelario, 2nd out of the inning. It's the Nationals 2 and the Phillies nothing. We go to the bottom of the 2nd inning. Nationals 2 and the Phillies nothing. Here is C.J. Abrams standing in. Abrams at 236. 8 doubles, 2 triples, 6 homers, 29 batted in. Swing and a ball hit well to center field. Marsh started in, going back, and it's over his head to the wall. Abrams on his way to second. He'll pull in there and hold as Marsh gets to it quickly. A little help there for the Nationals. A double for Abrams, and what a nightmarish start to this game for the Phillies in just about every way. Here is Alex Call in the number 9 spot in the order. Here's the set of the pitch. Swing and a line drive, base hit into right center field. Abrams around third, being waved home. He will score as Castellanos up with it, plays it into second. Alex Call drives in his 20th run of the year with a sharp 1-hopper to the right of second. And the Nationals cash in on the misplay in center field by Marsh. But it's the Nationals 3 and the Phillies nothing. They have taken advantage of everything so far in the first 2 innings. The Nationals will have runners on the corners with 2 out. And Jeimer Candelario coming up.
See if Candy can stay hot.
And a ball high in the air to right. Castellanos going back, and it's out of his glove. 2 runs will score. He jumped up and caught it, and then it fell out. And the Nats lead 5-0.
It went off the top
hit
of the fence
wall
around
first.
the 8:10 p.m. mark right there on the board.
Yeah, so that's a double all the way. And the Nats have 5 runs. Candelario is driven in 3.
Candelario right now, he's been on everything here about the last 2-3 weeks.
50 15 extra base hits now in his last 20 games. 5-0 Nats. Joey Meneses has a base hit already, a bloop to right. There's a fair one, and the Nats are going to score again. Around third, Candelario. 6-0 Washington.
He's 2 for 2 in the game. That's his 30th run batted in of the year. 4 runs home here in the bottom of the second inning. It's now the Nationals 6 and the Phillies nothing.
We're going to be tied for last with the Nats after tonight.
As Nick Castellanos leads things off as we go to the top of the 4th inning. Phillies trail at 6-0 in the first pitch. Hit in the air to right center field. Going back on it is Lane Thomas to the scoreboard, and it is off the top of the wall. Now they're saying it's a home run. It must have hit the small fencing above the scoreboard, and Nick Castellanos with an opposite field home run, his 6th of the year, and the Phillies are finally on the board.
Leadoff homer for Castellanos, middle of the 4th. Nationals a 6-1 lead over the Phillies. 6-1 Nationals, bottom of the 4th. Here's Luis Garcia. The pitch on the way. Swinging, it's cracked in the air to left, deep toward the corner. Schwarber chasing back. It's over his head, and this one may go. It is gone into the flower bed above the left field wall. An opposite field home run for Luis Garcia. Makes it 7-1 Nationals. That's Garcia's 5th home run of the year. A line shot that just clears the fence on the very first pitch of the at-bat from Wheeler.
And it is not Zach Wheeler's night. That is all for Wheeler. So for the 2nd straight start, Phillies can't get 5 out of their starter, and they'll have to go to the bullpen early today, and they've got a bullpen game tomorrow as well.
We go to the 6th inning. The Nationals in front 7-1.
Gray with a couple of walks. He has fanned 4. He's given up 1 run on 3 hits, trying to even his record at 5-5. Here's Castellanos, 1 on, 1 out. Castellanos hit the first pitch he saw in the 4th inning, over the wall in right field.
Yeah, the 2-1 to Castellanos, hit in the air to left center field. Going back on it is Call, back toward the wall, and it is gone. A 2-run home run for Castellanos. And the Phillies are within 4. It's a 7-3 game. And it's a multi-home run game for Nick.
And Nick Castellanos with a 2-homer game. This time a 2-run shot. And it's now a 7-3 Nationals lead. As Castellanos hit 1 home run in the month of May, he's got 2 tonight. And it'll bring up Brandon Marsh. He's 1 for 2 on the night.
Opposite way, there's a base hit down the left field line. Marsh drives in Turner. He'll stop at first. It's an RBI single, his 2nd hit of the day. And the Phillies are indeed in business. It's now a 7-4 ball game.
And after 6 complete, it's 7-4 Washington. As you try to get back in this game, there's only 1 out. Nick Castellanos will be the batter. Big night already for Castellanos. He's hit 2 home runs.
A base hit, it should score 2. I mean, the outfielders are really deep.
I'll take a single.
That one's back toward the middle, into left center field, a base hit. Schwarber scores. Here comes Stott. Harper's going to 3rd. He's going to be held there. 2-run single for Castellanos. He has 5 RBIs tonight. And the Phillies are within 1. It's a 7-6 ball game.
Have it night, Nicky C.
Just making good contacts.
There's a scoreless 7th inning, another 0 put up by the Phillies bullpen. And that'll send us to the 8th inning tonight in Washington with the Nationals leading it 7-6. Kyle Schwarber will be batting with 2 on. Swing and a bouncer up the middle. Abrams gloves it, runs to the bag, steps, throws wide. It goes away. Here comes Marsh. He's home to score. It's tied up 7-7.
And the Phillies have climbed all the way back, down 7-1 to tie the game at 7.
As we're going to the bottom of the 8th, 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 left. Middle of the 8th, it's a 7-7 game.
And Call is safe at 2nd. That's his 5th stolen base.
And they count 2-2 on Thomas. Breaking ball, line to left center field. Marsh coming on. Can't get it. Drops in for a hit. Call around 3rd. He scores. Go ahead RBI single for Lane Thomas. And the Nationals are back in front here in the bottom of the 8th inning.
Connor Brogdon gives up the go-ahead run. Stolen base and a single, and we go to the 9th. Phillies last chance time, down 8-7. And it'll all be left up to JT Realmuto, who has had a tough night again at the plate. 0 for 4 with 4 groundouts to the left side. He's the last hope for the Phillies.
Swing and a high pop-up. It's playable for the first baseman, Dom Smith. He's camped under it waiting, and he makes the catch in fair territory. And bang! Zuma, Curly W's in the books. And the Nationals, after building a 7-1 lead and seeing the Phillies come back to tie it, get a clutch 2-out RBI single from Lane Thomas to put them in front for good in the bottom of the 8th inning. And the Nationals out of the dugout and onto the field to celebrate a victory as they move into a tie for 4th place with the Phillies taking game 1 of this series.